I'm talking about Queen Bee herself. He's gonna give any other team that we go against a run for their money. Absolutely. He was like, when they see me, Tyler Booker, coming at them, play after play, series after series, see all the love for football just drained out of their eyes. He was like, that's what I love about football. Was like beast mode. He's not playing. He didn't come to play. Hello everybody, it is Skylar back with another podcast episode. This is episode. Hopefully y'all guys are enjoying this as much as I am. This is so fun. This is different, really different from me. And I'm so excited. So welcome back to Sweet with a Twist podcast. How do y'all guys like the podcast cover? I'll put it right here, so comment down below. Also, I will be asking y'all guys on my Instagram story how y'all guys like the podcast cover. I want to get a better one, so which is me paying somebody. I think I'm gonna start filming right here because I wasn't trying to film over there, and I wanted to kind of become my filming little spot, but I think I'm gonna do it here. So comment down below, because I'm also gonna, or I am actively looking for some wallpaper to go right here and make this a whole little setup right here. So I'm excited about that. So stay tuned for that as well. I've been had a Poshmark since high school, and then I think 3 years ago I started Macari. So I've been selling stuff on there, but recently I don't know, because when I moved last year, it kind of obviously slowed down because I had to take a break. I wasn't actively selling stuff because I was moving. It's just been kind of slow, but I kind of checked out this new one that I heard from another from a YouTube family that I watch called Whatnot. So it's kind of you can literally live auction stuff, and you can also do stuff like Poshmark and stuff where you just post it, and then if someone wants to buy it through the listing, you can. So it's like that. So y'all guys go check out my account for that. I will link that stuff down below. Definitely follow me, because I will start a show this Wednesday on April 30th at 1 p.m. So I gotta get that stuff started. Obviously this video will be late to the whole drop, but I just hope y'all guys check out the Whatnot. And I will be posting out on my business Instagram and my personal one too, but I really want to drive my business one mostly for me selling stuff, and then also for anything even pertaining to my podcast too, about the 2025 NFL draft. That's why I'm wearing my Dallas Cowboys Prescott, Prescott jersey, because I wanted to talk about that. It just ended yesterday, was the last day, because it is 3 days. I am not a football fanatic or enthusiast, so please do not expect too much football talk on here. But I have been following football for a while now, and I've been really active in it because of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Super Bowl wins and stuff. So I've been even more into football now. But I've always been a sports girl, and a football one particularly. So I've been kind of keeping up with a few of the players that we did draft to the Dallas Cowboys this year, and it's just it's so cool, because I've seen previous drafts guys being drafted to football, but this one was different for some reason, and I think a lot of other people and Cowboy fans were also saying the same thing, this one's different. And so everyone's applauding Jerry Jones and saying he did this thing, he cooked on this draft, and everyone's really thinking and really like, oh, we might have a chance, for the Super Bowl next year. So with who he has drafted, I mean, Jerry Jones cooked with this draft list. He cooked with this draft lineup for sure. I think I agree. I was up, should have been asleep, but I wasn't. I was up last night in my bed watching TikToks of pretty much all the players that we drafted to the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm saying we, like I was Jerry Jones, or like I was in that room. And even when they lose, I still can't say that I'm not a fan. I'm mad. I'm mad, but I can't say I'm not a fan. But I was up last night watching a lot, and a lot of the clips and stuff that I saw of some of the players were really impressive. Like, they're really talented guys. I think that Jerry Jones did his thing on this. I think he did this. But it's so crazy how, it's 3 days and, you're anticipating with your friends, your family around, like, hopefully you get drafted. You don't know when, or where. But it's all over TikTok. It's all over the internet. And I want to talk about one player specifically, because that's who I really have been, I guess, following, is Tyler Booker. Wow. That guy is a force to be reckoned with. I saw a clip of him playing at his alma mater of Alabama, and I was like, wow. He seems like a really genuine guy too. Oh my gosh, this paper cut. I got myself a paper cut like 20 minutes ago, and this mess burns. It burns. Bro, this burns so bad. He's gonna give any other team that we go against a run for their money. Absolutely. And he seems like such a genuine, sweet, humble, mannered guy. Like, he seems like a good time, and I love that, and I hope that he continues to be himself at the end of the day. And because I know, like, being young and getting, a huge start like this, I hope that this fame, fortune, and everything else that comes with being a professional football player, I hope that this doesn't, like, change any of these players' attitudes or the way they came in, because that stuff can change you. I agree. So I hope that they stay true to themselves, stay true to God, and to continue doing what they're doing, because they're doing the dang thing. And I think it's so cool to watch that stuff. I saw when his name got announced, the pick for Dallas Cowboys, I saw his, like, where they had to walk down like a whole mile to get to the stage, right? And it was so sweet. One of the guys, which actually I think is our new quarterback, I think is Joe Milton. I think it was him who was like bear hugging, or no, actually the other way around. Tyler Booker was like bear hugging him and like dragging him, because he was so happy for him to be drafted. And I just love seeing that, because at the end of the day, we all need to stick together, but especially, Black people, and we got to stick with each other and applaud each other when, one of us wins, or when both of us wins. That's even better. So just to know that they're going to be on the same team, and I just really loved the way he came down that stage. He was like running, skipping, like he was really genuinely like, yeah, like he was genuinely so excited. So I love seeing that. And then I wanted to talk about his interview. So everyone is talking about this, and I just saw it last night. I'm telling you, I was up last night watching TikToks about all these players. I was like, okay, I need to go sleep. But his interview, which I think he was talking to Micah Parsons and then some other, I think, players. Why do you love this game or something? And Tyler Booker says Football is a child's game. It's, players are like, I love this game. They get up in the morning, put their hype music on, get ready for the big day, all this stuff. But he was like, but when they see me, he was like, when they see me, Tyler Booker, coming at them, play after play, series after series, he's like, I just see all the love for football just drained out of their eyes. He was like, that's what I love about football. And Michael Parsons got so hyped. He was like, oh, he making me ready. I said, no way. His interview, that answer alone was like beast mode. Like, he's not playing. He didn't come to play. He doesn't intend to come to play. That was such a savage answer. And you need people like that who can be sweet. Like, I can be sweet too, but I don't play, Like, I'll get stuff done. Don't play with me. Don't get it twisted just because my last name is Sweet. Yeah, I'm sweet. But don't get it twisted. So I just thought Tyler Booker, he's what we needed, and any of the other players that we drafted. But his energy on that was like, and all of them are heavily talented, like heavily. So I think we have a chance. Am I predicting? I think we have a chance hopefully for the Super Bowl next year. I just want the season I think we got a good chance. Last year, I don't even know what was going on. Gotta speak about this NFL draft. This one's like my first one that I really have been really active in, like, keeping up with in a way. My first concert. What was y'all guys' first concert you ever went to? Let me know. Cause mine was a pretty cool surprise. I was a freshman in high school, and I grew up listening to this artist when she was in her group, and then when she went solo. I've seen her on these even movies, and she's always been a part of my household. So it was only cool and right that, I got to go see her. So if you don't know, I'm talking about Queen Bee herself, Beyonce. So yes, this was my first concert ever, was Beyonce, and I was in disbelief. When my mom surprised me and said, these are who we're going to go see, I got tickets for, I said, no way, stop the cap, stop. So yeah, I saw her. She came to the AT&T Stadium in 2016. What did it say? The World Formation? The Formation World Tour. This is a concert shirt that I got. Oh wow, it was so cool, guys. Like, when you grow up listening to somebody because of your parents, and then you just naturally, like them in a way, and you grow up listening to them, and I still listen to her stuff to this day, and you finally go see them, it's like, it was so crazy. And that was also my first time ever being inside of the AT&T Stadium as well. So I had a lot of firsts that day. It's massive because it's a football stadium, so it can hold up to, I think, 100,000 people or something. Like, it's massive. It was just so surreal. So I'm going to talk about the whole experience of the concert. So we get there, and it was like a night concert. And mind you, this was on a school day, but I think it was like a Friday. So I actually got to get out of class early because when you go to concerts, you need to leave like at least an hour or two early so you can get there, be settled instead of rushing. Everyone knows that, right? My algebra class, and that was my 7th period, so that was my last period of the whole school day. So I got out like, I think about 30 minutes before like the bell, the school was out. So I got out of school, excuse me, I got ready, threw some stuff on, and then we get there, and it's a night concert. So we got there, I think like an hour, maybe an hour and a half before she actually the concert was supposed to start. So we get to our seats, because I think we got some food or something. So we get to our seats, and we're waiting, and then they start, more people are coming obviously in and stuff, and it starts getting packed, and the lights start dimming, and eventually the lights are off. So I'm like, okay, because I'm looking at my time, like, that you're anticipating, like, when is it gonna start? When is she coming out? I'm like, okay, it's getting closer to time. Like, here it goes. Saw actually her and like I think Jay-Z on a golf cart, I think, going backstage, and I was like, that's her down there. And basically I'm like, okay, it's time to start. The concert should be starting. Like, what's going on? She started the concert late. Like, it was like I think an hour or more late. It was pretty bad. Everyone was like, and it started late. I'm talking about late. And the opening, or the opener, like the artist that opens, was actually DJ Khaled. It was DJ Khaled, and I think someone else, but I really remember DJ Khaled. I was like, no way DJ Khaled opened or is opening for Beyonce. Like, that's so crazy. So anyway, DJ Khaled opens, and we're like, okay. And even after he opened for her, she still wasn't even like on the stage yet. And it was like, okay, like, what is going on? So the concert started like probably 2 or 3 hours later than what it was supposed to, So I'm like, ooh, this is not good. But she made up for it. It was such a surreal experience. I mean, and then eventually, like, because where we were sitting, the section, it wasn't like just like packed, but it was a lot of people up there still. But eventually, I think we all like kind of migrated to like the center section of my like area, and all of us were like jamming, dancing, singing loud, like we all like jamming out to Beyonce. I would like to go to see her again. I would have, if I would have known that she was in, I think, Dallas. I think it was last year for her Renaissance. I think it was her Renaissance, or was it the year before? I would have went. I didn't know she was coming, and then, I mean, I probably actually would not have went because of the whole circumstances of my uncle passing away last year. So we were all running around. But if obviously before and prior, if that didn't happen, I probably would have went. But no, I wanted to go see her, and she is actually coming, not to Dallas, but she's coming to Houston, her hometown, H-Town. I'm so crowned out down. Okay, the Carter tour starts tonight. I know, I was like, wait, what? When I heard it on the news, I said, what? So her Cowboy Carter tour starts tonight, and I think she's really just the US, so that's gonna be fun. If you're going, I wish I was, but if you're going, I know y'all guys are excited. I've seen TikTok videos about different outfits for Cowboy Carter tour and everything like that, and they are so fire. Like, the outfits are so cute. So I know y'all guys are gonna slay down. You're gonna eat down, which is the only thing you should be doing when you go to a Beyonce concert. Period. You should eat down. But no, I think that's gonna be all for this episode. I hope y'all guys enjoyed this very enthusiastic episode. This was so fun. And then, you know, talking about football, Beyonce, it just goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? Can we talk about her performance before I even end this? That was last year for the Houston Texans Christmas game. Her halftime performance was so good. And then her daughter, Blue Ivy, oh my gosh, that girl has grown up so much. Like, slow down, girl. She's so tall. She's so pretty. She's, you know, doing the thing. But I think, and her performance, Beyonce's, was amazing. It was so amazing. I watched it, by the way. It was so good. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed this episode. Oh, man, I am... Wow, I'm a football fan. I think we already knew that, though. I will see you guys in my next episode. Give this video an episode thumbs up. Comment down below what other topics and things y'all guys want me to talk about. I would love to see what y'all guys had to say. Also, comment down below, like I said, what was your first concert you ever went to? I would like to know. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.